Rachel Sutherland's on the line right now from Fox News Radio. Good morning, Rachel. What are the thoughts out there? Big announcement from Ted Cruz yesterday.
Yeah, this is a big announcement, but it kind of fizzles, and that was funny, by the way.
Yeah.
One heartbeat away from never being president. Carly Fiorina and Ted Cruz, and seeing the pictures of it all, and they have their signs ready and everything. It just looked like there should be confetti dropping from the ceiling at a convention, but it's just I've never seen anything like this before.
Wow, this campaign continues to just top. Every day tops the day prior. You just don't know. You don't know what's going to come out of this.
It's so true. Like yesterday, I ran over to the Mayflower Hotel because Trump was having that foreign policy speech, and I knew the announcement was coming later in the day from Cruz. I thought it's a 24-hour cycle, in that if you want some political action, just turn on the TV. It goes. Then last night there was a town hall with Donald Trump. I mean, it just goes on and on.
Yeah. Have you heard people saying, well, why didn't he pick this person?
Not really. I've heard more of, why did he pick anybody at all at this stage in the game?
Yeah.
Seriously. I mean, someone, I think it was on Hannity yesterday, but someone had the point of, I just don't understand why you would do this. It's like you've lost now. It's like at the end of the basketball game. You've lost the game, and you come out there and you say, had we won, this would have been our MVP.
Yeah.
You lost.
Or spiking the football in the end zone.
Well, after you've been intercepted.
Or you're still playing the game, and the other team has gone home and has celebrated
It's
already.
like, come on.
Well, okay, but look, I think the strategy here for Ted Cruz and Carly Fiorina now is it is close in Indiana. I mean, look, he can't get the 1237. But he can possibly do enough damage to make this an open convention this summer. And I think that's where they're hanging their hopes, is that this will be a contested convention and that somehow they'll change the mind of some of these delegates who are unbound. I mean, that's the only thing that could be possible for these two.
Yeah. I just really would have wanted, if this was and it is the strategy, right? I mean, there's no other strategy it could be. But I just would think that you'd find somebody who didn't go through the primary process and lose. And for a moment, if you'd go back before, I don't know how many months ago, Fiorina was the one. Everybody thought she was the one.
Oh, yeah. After the CNN debate that won, the first CNN debate, the people were comparing her to Margaret Thatcher, if you'll remember.
I do remember that. But then she plummeted. So how do you rescue that in a campaign that is technically plummeting? I just don't get it.
Yeah, I'm not sure that you can. You can't really rescue it. It's an interesting match, and I think that if Ted Cruz had the delegate count and things are looking up for him, this may be an interesting pairing that could have done fairly well. But Donald Trump is in the mix, and he looks bound for the nomination.
Rachel, how confident is Cruz that he will get the nomination if it goes to a contested convention and not Kasich?
I don't know how he might feel about that. I think that a lot of times the campaigns live in a bubble in themselves, kind of, and people may be telling him, "Oh, you have a good chance," but come on, I don't know. I don't think so.
I do have to ask the question. I mean, all you can really do is ask hypothetical questions. Because we don't know what he thinks. He's going to tell us we're going to win this thing. That's what they keep doing. That's what politicians do, especially in campaigns. But I do have to wonder, how many people did Cruz get turned down by before he went to, I'm just saying, who would want to be the person? How many people would be like, I don't think so?
I don't know.
You gotta wonder.
Maybe he went. Well, Sarah Palin's already endorsed Donald Trump, and maybe he was looking for a woman, and Carly Fiorina just jumped out. I don't know how many he went through. I think that she may have been. I think probably on the top of his list. It's not a surprise, except for the timing. If he were winning the nomination and everything was great, and he picked Carly Fiorina, I wouldn't be surprised at all.
Right.
Or had he not gone 0-5 6 hours before the announcement? I mean, Jesus.
I know. All right. Well, listen, this has been really. Well, I don't know. What are we going to do after November? I don't know what we will do.
There'll be nothing to talk about.
Something. We'll be getting ready for the inauguration, for one.
I guess. You're absolutely right. All right, Rachel Sutherland, Fox News, thanks so much for coming on.
All right.
Christine has the news coming up in a second. Then we're going to give you a chance to win Comets tickets for tonight's game. And listen, you get to choose. We really would like to kind of focus on our free money question of the day today, where you could get cash and Comets tickets. But it's very important that that you'd want to go to tonight's game. You'd want to. It'd be great if you get there early. Am I correct in saying they want everybody there by 5:30 tonight? And get everybody in the house so that I think the crowd helped play a role in that game on Tuesday night, because it was so intense and everybody dresses in white. It's very cool, great night for the Utica region, and we're going to give you a chance to be there along with cash from the Hobikel Law Firm coming up. Christine has news at 6:29 now. Good Thursday morning on WIBX.